Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Torka here, back for another reaction video. This time we have the double mythic heroes, Hirun and Iknir. I believe that's the deer boy and the horde lady. I think. So, I don't really have any orbs. I keep getting screwed on trying to get characters for the game. It's really frustrating and depressing. But, oh well. Like, I've kind of reached my limit. Yesterday I was pulling, trying to get Alir or one of the other characters. And I got Clan at a 5-star. And I pretty much lost it. So, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what we got. Okay.
My name is Haythrun, once known as the Nectar of the Healing Hands.
The Horn Lady.
Careful not to burn.
Okay. What is she supposed to be? She's huge.
Onward. Yes.
Like, what's she supposed to be? She's like the fattest goat I've ever seen. Damn. Like, what was that?
And?
Wait, is she a defensive mythic? That kind of sucks.
The body is the first weapon. It must be honed, made sharp.
Well done, the voice. Okay. Oh, of course he gets the remove condition to transform. Ugh.
Muscle is power.
Man, what a quote for him.
Always ready.
And that's some pretty cheap reused assets. Sound assets there. Alright. We don't quite yet know how good these units are, but just judging from what we've got here. Let's see. Red is going to have Alencia, Kvasir, and Legendary Nana. That's probably going to be a hard skip. Best unit there is Legendary Alencia. Green is going to be, well, let's see, blue is going to be, I can't remember the name of the girl. She's from Fates, I think. Legendary Deidre. And Legendary Sita. That's going to be an even bigger skip, so just avoid those two big time. Now, green is going to be Legendary Camilla. The special, I believe it's Attuned Azura. And then the new unit, Haythrun, I think. And then we have a Mythic Loki. Where's the other color list? Oh, Legendary Alir Male. And then the new Deer Boy. I think I'm just gonna always call them that. Deer Boy and Horn Girl. Because their names are just too much for me. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at their kits.
Once known as
Honestly,
the
I think
nectar
both
of the healing hands.
both colorless and green are pretty much going to be equal. So, let's get started with Nectar Horn. Accelerate special trigger. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if any foes within 3 spaces or 3 columns centered on unit have res less than unit's res plus 5, inflicts attack defense minus 7, discord, deep wounds, and a penalty that neutralizes non-special. If a foe would reduce unit's HP to 0, unit survives with 1 HP effects on those foes through their next actions. So that's really pretty heavy targeting the super tanks in this phase. You know, Ike with deep wounds, etc. If a foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75% at the start of combat, inflicts attack defense minus 6 on foe, inflicts penalty on foe's attack defense equal to 20% of unit's res at the start of combat, reduces damage from foe's attacks by 20% of unit's res, neutralizes the foe's bonuses to attack and defense, and grants special cooldown charge plus 1 to unit per attack during combat. At the start of turn, if unit is adjacent to only beasts or dragon allies, or if unit is not adjacent to any ally, unit transforms, and it's the normal transformation. If unit transforms, grants attack plus 2, deals plus 7 damage from special trigger, and neutralizes effects that grant special cooldown charge plus X to foe, or inflict special cooldown charge minus X on unit. Solid weapon. The first part is the the support effect of the weapon. The second paragraph is the personal damage part of the weapon. It's all based on res. So if you have a high res unit, this unit kind of gets thrown in the trash. So it's okay. Nothing too big. She has Stronghold. I don't know if this is the first one of these that we have, but inflicts minus attack 3, but then grants defense and res plus 7. At start of player phase or enemy phase, neutralizes panic and any penalties to units defense and res that take effect on the unit at this time. Okay. We have AD Bulwark 4, and then the big thing is Divine Nectar. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Divine Nectar to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by ally with Divine Nectar active, grants another action that ally. It's pretty awesome. If unit was within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense minus 5 on foe and inflicts special cooldown charge minus 1 on foe per attack during combat. Divine Nectar neutralizes deep wounds during combat. Restores 20 HP to unit and unit begins it restores 20 HP to unit as unit combat begins. So it helps with like Legendary Camilla's massive damage, or Valentine Leon's. If unit's first combat is initiated by foe, or first combat initiated by that unit that turn, reduces damage from foes attacks by 10 during combat. Okay. It's a defensive utility. The whole rally movement assist thing is cool, but I don't know how useful it'll be. It'll work more. I think you can have some fun with rally traps with it, but that's gonna be it. Oh no! It's movement assist skills, so it's not even that. Yeah, it's because it's a defensive mythic. I don't know how useful it's gonna be. Like this would be amazing if it was an offensive mythic, but because it's a defensive mythic, I don't think it's that useful. So it gets healed. The flared sparrow gets healed.
Onward. Yes.
And
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see
The
it as
body
strong.
is the first weapon. It must be honed, made sharp.
I don't see it as strong as something like Freyr. All right, let's take a look at Deer Boy. We have Quieting Antler, enables Kanto 2, accelerate special trigger -1. At start of combat, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +6 and bonus doubler to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Nice. If units within 2 spaces of an ally, and if unit and allies within 2 spaces of a unit have bonuses to any of their stats, after start of turn skill triggers, grants an additional +3 to each corresponding stat for those allies for 1 turn. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. After start of turn skills trigger grants an additional +3 to each of those stats for 1 turn. What is throwing me off is the max 10. Like +3, how can you get to 10? What's the max 10 for? I don't know what the max 10 is for. If a unit initiates combat or if units within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts penalty on foes' attack defense equal to 6 plus 20% of the unit's defense at start of combat. So I believe some true damage in there. Unit deals +X damage. And reduce damage for foes' attack by 50% of X. So X equals the highest total of bonuses among unit and allies within 3 spaces. Okay. Maybe that's supposed to be max 10. I have a feeling there may be a wording issue in there. Because having uncapped damage equal to 20% of, unit dealing +X damage, uncapped. I'm kind of curious about that. I mean, that sounds yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a wording issue here with this one. And then the beast transformation at the start of turn, if unit is adjacent to beast or dragon allies or is not adjacent to any ally, unit transforms. If unit transforms, grants attack +2 to unit, inflicts attack defense -Y on foe during combat. Y is the distance from start to end position, and also if Y is greater than or equal to 5, reduce damage from foe's first attack by 30% during combat. Getting rid of the confusion with the stat allocation and the wording of the ability. It seems pretty solid. Nothing too big. Simple support. It's just simple stat buff support, as well as stat defenses. We have Fierce Beast, boosts damage by X% of unit's attack when special triggers. If transformed, 25%, otherwise 20. If special triggers, neutralizes foes, reduces damage by X% effects from non-special skills. Okay. I'm gonna guess that is a beast only special, which is actually kind of nice. We have attack, defense, excel, which should be the same thing as attack, speed, excel, which I think was from Bridal Sharena, maybe? If unit or foe initiates combat after moving to a different space, grants attack defense plus 6 and attack defense plus X to unit during combat. X equals, distance traveled. And also, if unit initiates combat, reduce damage from foes' attacks by X times 3 during combat. If foes attack triggers foes special, reduce damage delta unit by X times 3 during combat. Okay? And then his B skill, Divine Strength, removes the condition to transform. This is what I wish Nepthus had. After start of turn effects trigger on player phase or enemy phase, neutralizes any penalty on unit. Does not apply to penalty effects that are applied at the same time. Inflicts attack defense on foe, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. Restores 7 HP to unit after combat. If unit's attack at the start of combat is greater than foe's attack at the start of combat, -5. Inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat. If unit's defense at the start of combat is greater than or equal to foe's defense at the start of combat, -5. Inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat. So his weapon and perf overall are major stat swings in the attack defense department. I don't think anything super stands out about both these units, but they're just overall strong. So I think for this for this polling session, you're gonna want to go for colorless or green.
Muscle is power.
And that's pretty much it. It's just like if you need a strong option for either of them, go for it. I'm not particularly impressed by any of them, but I don't think any of them are bad.
Always ready.
So, I usually prefer a Mythic that is more kind of supportive in nature. And I don't think either of them have that, really. What's her name has it? The horn girl. But the problem is that she's on defense, and it's kind of awkward. So, those are our choices. Honestly, it's kind of an okay banner. If I were going to be honest, I think my favorite unit on the banner is probably Mythic Loki. In terms of usability. But overall, I mean, I think they're both really solid units. And if you need an Astra or a Mythic or an Anima hero, an Astra or an Anima hero for your teams, they're great to pick up. I probably won't be pulling on it because I'm out of orbs and I just can't seem to catch a break. But if I have to throw my freebie, I'll probably throw it on green. But I won't be upset if a green one doesn't show up and I have to throw it on colorless. So definitely stick to green and colorless. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for this reaction video. Honestly, it's not an average banner. It's a good banner. It's just for colorless and green. It's just it's not like one of the top tier ones. So hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Good luck to all of you in your polls out there. And well, I will catch you guys in the next video. Neptorka out. See you guys.